Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caridad and I'm a registered behavior technician and a grad student. So before I start off this video, I wanted to wish you all a happy new year and I hope you all had a nice holiday season. So in today's video, I wanted to give a little bit of a recap for my first semester in grad school. So now, since I have already gone through one semester, I kind of know how it's like, and I can kind of reflect upon what I thought it was gonna be like versus what it's actually like, and different tips that I learned along the way, and maybe it'll help you when you start your first semester in grad school or just in general. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is how my grad school experience so far has differed from my undergrad experience. So for undergrad, I did kind of like half of my bachelor's in person, and then I went slowly to the other half like online. So I had kind of like a mixture of both worlds. And I've noticed in undergrad, at least in what I was majoring in, which was psychology, if any of you were interested in knowing, either test heavy, like everything was a test, or really like writing heavy, which was like writing essays. With my grad school experience, I have actually felt more comfortable with the workload. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the way my program has laid it out for me, or I don't know. I personally liked the way my grad school program is set up so far than my undergrad experience, just because I feel like there's more organization and structure. I feel like in my undergrad, like we've all, I'm pretty sure, been in those situations where they sent the syllabus with all of these books you need to buy. You buy the books and then you don't need them. Like you don't use them, you wasted money for no reason. And I feel like in grad school, at least, in the program I'm in, it's not the case at all. Whatever they tell you to get, like, get it because you are going to use it. And I really liked how everything is not so, like, textbook based. So for my undergrad, we were like, since I was in psychology, I had drug and addiction classes, I had child development, I had cognitive psychology, I had a bunch of psychology courses, and I feel like it was very like textbook based, like based on different theories and the definitions and the words and blah blah blah. And I feel like my grad school experience is half and half. So obviously I do have that kind of like textbook knowledge, I guess you can say, but they do a great job of trying to incorporate more realistic real life approach. So how you're actually going to be using the knowledge you are getting from your other courses in the real life, like when you actually become a BCBA and when you're actually working in the field. So I feel like a little more prepared and comfortable, because when I graduated from my bachelor's degree in psychology, yes, I have all this knowledge, and yes, I feel like I had a good education, but I wasn't really sure how I was gonna apply all of this that I knew into a real life job until I did it. And I feel like in the grad school program, they're really doing a good job of kind of setting you up for success and not just throwing you out there when you graduate and you're like, there you go. So I really like that about it. And for the last portion of this video, I wanted to give you guys some tips that I feel helped me my first semester. I'm happy I implemented, and I feel like it helped me succeed that semester, and it just made my life a whole lot easier. First tip I have is to get a study buddy or a group of people that you are going to schedule to weekly meet to review materials if you have questions and all of that. So I had a study buddy, and every week we would meet via Zoom, and there we would be able to discuss if we were confused on some of the topics, review every unit, we would review fluency checks, we would review the readings, and so many things that I feel like really helped me. So I really liked how we did that, and I hope to continue that this second semester as well. And when it was finals week, it was great because we were able to meet every other day or every day to study for that final. and we would take practice quizzes. We would create our own. It was a really good thing, and I'm happy I did that. So if you have an opportunity to get like a study buddy or a group of people that you're going to study with, and maybe set out a schedule of like, okay, every Friday at this time we're going to meet, we're going to have everything, all the lectures and the readings done, and so we can review all the material before our unit quiz. So that's how we would like kind of plan it out, and it worked out great, and I highly suggest you do that. My second tip would be to manage your time. And I know that's kind of like a generic, tip, but honestly, like, even though you might think you're good at time management, grad school challenges you in ways that like you didn't even know was possible. So really try to and work out a routine that works for you. Are you a paper person? Are you really on your computer and you need something to schedule out your time in your computer, on your phone? What can you do to make your life easier and so you stay on time? My third and final tip would be to give yourself a break. And I learned that like later on, like at the end of the semester. So when my first few months in my first semester, I was so excited to be in the program, and I wanted to go and get things done. I wanted to be on top of things and all of this, and that eventually led me to essentially burning out and being so tired that I ended up doing like nothing, like procrastinating. So really give yourself the time since the beginning. I know it's really exciting, for most people, and you're excited to learn and all of these things, but really manage your time and schedule a time for you to do nothing. Like, if you want to paint your nails, if you want to just have a day where you're not going to work, you're not going to do school, you're not going to do anything, and just for yourself, because that's a very healthy habit to have. And I had an experience in which in the beginning, if I did do nothing like one day, I felt so lazy, and I felt like I wasn't being productive, and I felt like I needed to be productive all the time in order to succeed, when that was not the case. And I ended up doing a lot better at the end of the semester when I was giving myself that me time, and just, you know, like not worrying about school, work, nothing. So self-care is very important, okay? And you need to take into consideration your own well-being so you can succeed and accomplish whatever it is you want to do. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, it's to manage your time, and in that time management, make time for yourself. Take that tip. If anything, this is the tip to take home. So that is all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're interested in keeping up with me and seeing more of my content on the regular, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm very active here, and I provide a lot of tips and resources, as well as Pinterest. I pin a lot of activities that are free to download, so you can use in your sessions. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I hope to see you all soon. Bye.